Breaking news, President Trump is clarifying some comments he made yesterday, standing alongside Russian President Vladimir Putin. The fallout comes after he spoke alongside Putin about U.S. intelligence agencies. Mola Lenghi has details tonight.
Well, Ken, the fallout continues from President Trump's meeting with Vladimir Putin. Today, the president tried to explain exactly what happened. This comes as lawmakers on both sides of the aisle are calling on the president's foreign policy team to come to Capitol Hill to explain the administration's position on Russia. President Trump tried to shed light on comments he made during a press conference with Russian President Vladimir Putin.
I have a full faith in our intelligence agencies. Whoops, they just turned off the light. That must be the intelligence agencies.
Sources tell CBS News that White House officials have urged the president to clean up his remarks where he appeared to side with Putin over his own intelligence agencies about Russian meddling in the U.S. elections.
He just said it's not Russia. I will say this, I don't see any reason why it would be.
He now says he misspoke.
The sentence should have been, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be Russia. Sort of a double negative.
The president's words have lawmakers on both sides of the aisle openly discussing what they can do to limit the damage from the president's press conference. Senator Bob Corker said he senses the dam of support for President Trump is breaking with Republicans on Capitol Hill.
I had calls until late last night from people on both sides of the aisle about next steps.
Florida Senator Marco Rubio is proposing new sanctions against Russia, something Democrats say they support. But the Dems are also calling for hearings to find out what President Trump may have said during his 2-hour one-on-one meeting with Putin.
We're worried about what the president said publicly. We're even more worried about what happened in those 2 hours when the president was alone with Mr. Putin.
Schumer questioned whether the Russians really do have compromising material on President Trump. In light of the continued fallout, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo is now scheduled to head to Capitol Hill next week to testify before the Senate Foreign Relations Committee on Russia. At the White House, Mola Lenghi, KDKA-TV News.